What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 73 of the Sorta Interesting podcast, and welcome to our first week of our holiday movie reviews, where we will be reviewing Christmas movies all throughout the month of December, all the way up till the week of Christmas. Not the first week of Christmas. There's only 1 week of Christmas, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate
Guys, it's
that.
fucking December.
I am your host.
December.
My name is Christian Patam, and with me, the fan favorite, podcast host of the year, frontrunner, and if you got something to say about that, come see me. I'm right here in SD, right outside the park. Anybody got something to say about that, come see me. I'm about that. Big trust. Myles, darling, in the flesh. Big trust. What's going on, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. It's December.
It is December.
I'm COVID free.
Oh, thank God, man. I know we had to cancel the last Monster Month podcast. Unfortunately, Myles was sick, but no COVID, thank God. COVID came
back negative.
Negative.
Fucking days.
Good job, though.
That's 4 or 5 days.
At least you got the test, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
At least you came up negative.
That was a scare.
Myles, if people are watching our podcast for the first time on YouTube, listening to it on SoundCloud, listening to it on Spotify for the first time, can you please let them know where they could find the rest of our podcast?
Yeah, sortainteresting.com. That's where you're listening to this fucking podcast right now, probably. All right.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, if you just go there, it's
YouTube. I want you to go on.
YouTube.
It's the video's linked to YouTube, so it doesn't even matter. Go ahead and watch it on the
everything's in the site. Everything, it's all inclusive. You know, it'll link you to YouTube. If you happen to be on YouTube, just search up Sorta Interesting. We pop up. We're like the first one.
The only one there.
The only
Please
one there.
Subscribe.
We got
Jesus Christ.
5 videos up now, right? 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Around there.
And I mean, if you like looking at us, good for you.
I mean, look at that haircut. I mean, Myles, goddamn, looking good, kid. Oh my goodness. If you want to see more of that haircut, go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna need, I think, at least like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, so we could get a URL. But yeah, go ahead and search Sorta Interesting.
You can't have even URL without you.
If you Google Sorta Interesting, we pop up. We're the only ones there. Everything pops up. There are Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, all that shit pops up anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man. So sortainteresting.com, that's where you can find this podcast in our catalog of podcasts from the past. Also there is a link to our Patreon, or you can go to patreon.com/sortainteresting.
There you go.
Start at the $1 level and work your way up for extra content. We'll give you guys a little glimpse into what that
I'm
is
liking
like.
this. We're doing a little preview of what people can see if they do donate.
Yeah, you know that stuff that comes out before comes out, you know?
Out of your penis?
That's the that's the preview. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys like that stuff, you're gonna love this.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna like the way we look.
Myles, let's get into a quick side podcast anyways. Let's give them a little preview of what the people can see if they do donate to our Patreon. I want to get into something I've been thinking about lately. I want to talk about having hobbies. Okay, I've had this on the docket for a while here, but I'm talking about, I want to talk about golf for a little bit, because I know the Masters just ended maybe like a couple of weeks ago. Congrats to, I guess, Dustin Johnson. Don't know who that is, but I guess he won.
Dustin Johnson,
I see them clubs back
there. Mr. Gretzky, you know?
Oh, what?
He's with Paulina Gretzky.
Is that the daughter?
That's his daughter.
She's a smoke show. I've seen her before. Oh my God! Wow. What's going on with these golfers getting the smoke show girlfriends? What about that one dude who has the? Yeah, that's true. They do have the best fucking that and like tennis. They got like the best sponsorships ever.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my
Rolex
God.
sponsorship.
Yeah, Rolex. Are you kidding me?
Any golf sponsorship too. Like even bottom end, like some Callaway shit. That's just like. Way better than anything.
I know you're into golf. I see those clubs back there. Of course, you've been. How long have you been playing golf now?
I've only been playing for about 1.5 years now. And it's like,
I mean, when you started,
sport.
Is it okay? I mean, when you started, did you know how to like swing the club and everything, or were you just straight up beginner?
I thought I did. You think you know how to swing until you go to actually swing, and next thing you know, you're baseball swinging it. You know, you're turning your hips, you're not shifting into it,
And you being a
not-
former baseball player,
arms
yeah, that's
straight,
even harder. Yeah.
your freaking arms are turning. It's a lot of like small things that go into it. That's why people who could do like a natural swing. I'm at the golfing range and there's these little kids that are there for the first time. They're so fluid. They're chucking that thing further than I can.
That's the best
And
time to
I'm
learn,
like-
man. When
They're
the
like
mind
5 years old.
when the mind is just a piece of jello, when you're just ready
Yeah,
to
that's
mold
true.
it, and they're just fucking. If you can get that swing down as early as possible in your life, you're set, man.
That's what I'm
It's-
gonna do if I ever
hard.
have a child.
Yeah.
You know, if that's some good advice too, just for hand-eye coordination in general.
Yeah.
It's to teach them how to swing a golf club, how to swing a baseball bat, the differences, how to like catch a ball, throw a ball. That's just something you need to do with the child. You know, that's just an overall.
I feel like it's
thing
not
that
something you have
should-
to force your kid to do either. Like you got to force
No.
your kid to like run or like do
Well, they're
other
light,
shit like play
you know?
soccer. It's like who the fuck wants to? I don't want to run. Swing a golf club. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? They could just do that in the
Like
backyard.
8 years ago,
You know
asshole.
what I'm saying? I mean, that's like one of the easiest, not easiest sports. I'm not gonna say that, but it's the
Don't ever.
yeah. I would never say that because after trying it, I'm like, Jesus fucking, I look like shit. I'm terrible. They make it look so easy on TV. I don't
Nicole
understand.
can run miles, dude.
Oh my god! But yeah, I always wanted to get into golf. I know we've been to that virtual golf range a couple times. That was cool.
Yeah,
I mean that would be a
Olympic
good
golf
time
zone
to
in Buena Park.
practice. Yeah. I wish I was better. I mean, too bad there's people there. You know, if it was just like us two there, that would be a great time to practice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if there's other people there, I gotta show out. You know, I gotta go full power every time. But it never
about-
works.
Man, biggest regrets is just like not bringing my clubs to San Diego, and also we never really got to go out because we had the pandemic that started.
Yeah, definitely.
After like my overtime was like kicking off, and then the pandemic hit, and then
It's
I
a
got laid off,
recipe
and
for
then I moved.
disaster.
It's like the whole domino effect of shit that went downhill. Because I want to take you out there because there's a lot of good ranges, a lot of good.
I think the range is a good place
golf
to start.
courses
yeah. Like
out there, even like
just,
beginner golf courses where it's just like Hartwell. There's some out there. There's the
Yeah.
land of par threes. You don't need
the
anything.
land of par threes.
Yeah, if you the highest you can get on a hole, I think is like a 4 over or 3 over. So
How far do you
You're
have to like drive the ball though? Because man,
dude, I don't think there's a hole further than 140, 150 yards. So you don't need
That-
anything
yeah.
bigger than like an 8 iron.
I just don't even. I don't know anything
Seven.
about any of the numbers, the wood,
You don't
the
need
iron.
driver.
I don't know anything about anything. So I mean,
The higher or the lower the number, so like a 3 or 4, the straighter the angle. When you get to a 9, you're like this.
Gotcha.
Pitching
Okay.
wedge is like this.
Yeah.
Sand wedge is like this to get you out of the bunker.
Yeah,
So you can lift up. Yeah, it's
that's a lot of man. I gotta take baby steps. I gotta learn how to swing the club first. I mean,
that's still where I'm at.
I want to go to the just driving range and just just repetition. You know what I'm saying? The more you practice,
Yeah.
the better you get. That's all I want to do is at least get that swing down because
Oh,
that's
man.
tough, man. With the elbow, got to keep that straight. I just never been able to get that down.
It's so hard because
it's so
people like to
difficult.
do like the chicken wing. They call it the chicken wing.
Yeah, I want to
know?
just baseball swing it every time, but it's
yeah.
that's not the right way. But yeah, I mean, in the in the realm of hobbies, are there any other hobbies that you have or that you want to get into? Like, I know you're into golf. Video games, I guess, is a hobby as well. I mean, is there anything else though
I like.
that you always wanted to get into?
I like cooking, but I'm not at that hobby level of cooking.
Yeah, you're just at the
Where
survival level.
experimenting crazy. Like it's half like prepare some shit, half pre-prepared stuff, but
Yeah.
it's coming together in a culmination. I like making steak.
Oh, that's a good one to perfect, though.
Yeah, my
if you
cast
can make
iron-
a perfect steak, I mean, you're good to go, pretty much. That's a
Dude,
perfect
you can
meal,
make
right
a girl
there.
fall in love with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
but cooking's it's a hobby that takes time. I mean, we don't have time to be, experimenting with recipes and shit. We got to eat for sustenance, not for pleasure all the time.
That's
so
true.
that's
yeah,
it's like a housewife hobby. They got all day to like bake pies and shit. When you're
yeah.
working
I'm at work.
yeah, you're
Like
working
right
fucking
now,
12 hours.
12
You just
hours.
need to just eat. That's it. Just eat
No,
to survive.
oh god, my lunches are just so boring because I get home. I don't want to make extra food.
Exactly. Yeah, it takes. You got to prep all that shit. That shit takes time. But
all I do is just buy a bag of mixed greens, fucking throw it in, bring a salad dressing.
exactly.
And just,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I eat good at lunch, so that
yeah.
way I can destroy myself later at home and eat hot pockets and shit. You know.
Yeah, like usually, like during the week, I'll eat pretty good. You know, some chicken, some vegetables. But God, during the weekend, I mean, today, I don't even want to say what I ate. But you know what I ate. Oh, Jesus! I mean, it's barely Friday. Imagine tomorrow what's gonna happen. But
boy, Saturday is just no holds bar. You know,
usually,
Sunday is where the regret
yeah.
in.
Usually it's Friday and Saturday are the go off the rails. Sunday it's like, okay, I got work early tomorrow morning, so should I? I mean, if I do go off the rails, I'll go off the rails early in the morning, have that recovery at night. You know what I'm saying? Because if I eat late at night, go get a Mickey D's late at night, it's I'm calling out sick Monday, but. Yeah, I mean, in terms of other hobbies, I've been getting into chess lately. I've been talking about that chess, that Queen's Gambit, man. I mean, when I first started playing,
half the population is getting into chess.
I know,
now.
dude. There's so many people into chess now. It's insane. But I've always known how the pieces, move. I've always known that since like second grade, but never any strategy. And when I started watching that show, immediately the first thing I did was like download an app. I think it was like called like Dr. Wolf's chess app or something, and they teach you like all kinds of different strategies and shit. I'm like, this is so this could take up my whole day. Like I don't have time to like learn all this shit. I wish I did. I mean, it's like golf. Like I wish I could get into it, but it's it takes a lot of time. Same with chess, it's gonna take a lot of time too. But it's been fun, man. I've been having a lot of fun playing chess. I'm just playing like beginner shit, but it's fun to learn all the.
You gotta start somewhere, dude. It took the whole collective like mind effort for me to just learn how the pieces moved when I was younger. I couldn't imagine how like these prodigies learn these
it's insane,
different moves. Like watching the show, it's like there's people like that. There's a whole like grandmaster. Imagine the name. It's just the namesake right there, Grandmaster. You're like,
there's something called there's a one called the IM too. I don't know what the I stands for. It has to be master, but I don't know. Intermittent. I don't know, but
every now and then.
I've been watching like chess on Twitch like all day. They've been having these tournaments on chess.com, and it's just they move so fucking fast. I don't understand because they do like speed chess where it's like 2 minutes each. I'm like, they're moving so fast. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't understand. But it's so interesting, man. I never really thought about the strategy in that way, and it's been a lot of fun.
Dude, I get nervous. Like if you throw a clock in there.
No, I can't do clock. Yeah, I still don't do clock. It's too much. Even like even if it's even if it's like a 10-minute clock, I think 10 minutes is like the standard. But man, speed chess is a whole different game, man. But yeah, it's been really fun.
What did you learn? You learned it in elementary school?
Yeah, I learned it a long time ago, just how the pieces move. I don't think I've ever won a game of chess though. Like normal, like I've played against like computers and shit, but against another person, I don't think I've ever won. But yeah, I just learned the pieces and that's it.
Yeah, I did beat Diane.
Nice.
My roommate.
Did you use the Sicilian defense?
Oh man, I used the Sicilian opening.
Oh yeah, there you go. Did you have any more? I got some movie news. That's gonna be what I'm gonna end the little segment about. But did you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else for our side podcast here that you want to give us a little preview?
Yeah, it's just a TV show that I just been, been thinking about all day, every day.
Really?
The past,
it's not Queen's Gambit.
Weeks. No, it's not Queen's Gambit. It's a show that. I don't know who our demographic is, but I guarantee you it's probably not people who watch this show. It's a 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, I love 90 Day Fiancé. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm on that train, baby.
Have been watching that
non-stop,
and I'm subscribed to subreddits, and
it's so fucking good.
Next about it, dude. I am just.
Which season are you watching currently?
Oh,
you're watching it on Hulu first of all? On Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with David, the old 60-year-old guy that
with the Thai chick.
No. With the white chick, the Ukrainian chick that he tried to meet up with her like 6 times.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is the season with Ed.
Yeah,
and Rose.
Yeah. Is that That's a 90 Day the other way though, right?
Oh no, that's 90 Day
Before the
the
90 days. Okay.
Yeah,
God, there's so many fucking spin-offs now. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
yeah. There's so many
Yeah.
spin-offs. Holy crap! But
That
it
David
really
guy is a fucking sad piece of
it
fucking
is.
work,
It's
man.
so
That guy
sad,
is
dude.
so sad.
He's got like liver spots on his face. What's
Yeah.
going on with that? But
Did you
I'm
see
telling
that
you,
RV that he tried to buy? By the way, that shit was like
Yeah.
over like $100,000. I'm like, holy fucking shit! You gotta like that's
Was
like
it over
another.
100 grand?
No,
I
it
thought
was like 10
over.
grand or something like that. But
I thought it was more than that.
it was
Jeez,
like
I
maybe
don't
like
know.
200 or something like that. But yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, that's like buying a house. That's insane.
I mean,
God.
the dude lives in Vegas. It's cheap out there, but he was always flying to Ukraine. Like,
And the
that's
fucking
not a
dude,
cheap flight.
yeah, and the messages. I think he's spent like $10,000 or something on those messages. Where it's like every message costs like $10 or something. It's like it's
Holy
insane. That's how they
fuck,
fucking
dude.
get him, man. Because you
Oh
got to
my
sign up for the service, and they gotta
hammers,
and
bro.
they get you with the she doesn't speak English, so we have to translate it for you. So that's gonna be another fee. So it's like, oh my god,
She doesn't do
nickel and
oral.
dime. That's how they do it.
Wow, that's how they get you, dude. These scammers. It's so sad when but he's so gullible. These people are just. I think with the show because it's hard for me to stomach a lot of these. It's hard for me to stomach these TLC shows.
Yeah.
This is one show that I can watch for some reason, and I don't know what it is because it has the same.
You're waiting for that. You're waiting for that car crash. You know what I'm saying? You want it to. You don't want it to, but you're just waiting.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think it's just seeing people in misery kind of brings joy. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but
also seeing people like shit actually come true. Like,
yeah. That's the boring. I don't like those. Those are the boring ones where it's like, I
like it sprinkled
we're
here
in
and there.
love.
Like once in a while.
I want to see the disaster. I want to see the un desastre. You know what I'm saying? I like it when they get catfished, or it's like, yeah, definitely for a green card. Like most of them, it's like, oh, that guy's, or you know, that woman's.
Like, there's that one guy who cheated on that chick in the barbershop that he would go to like frequently.
I can't remember.
This was on like a season before or 2 seasons before this. I can't remember. And anyways, it was some black dude from I think somewhere in Africa, and she was with the white chick in somewhere on the East Coast, and he straight up cheated at a barbershop. He took a girl into the bathroom that he was gonna tattoo.
Wow.
And he just fucked her in there. And the dudes at the barbershop was like, he had it on tape, like he's fucking strangling him, bringing him outside. Like, you don't disrespect my barbershop like that.
Shit.
And
that might be the season I'm actually watching right now. Was it a guy from Jamaica?
God damn it! I think it was. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I don't really care. I mean, you know, it's all right.
Bro, I love it.
Yeah, that might be the season I'm currently watching. So it's been a lot of fun.
But one more side note I have about this is I want to bring up is just the differences in editing as opposed from US shows as opposed to shows that
my god,
aired in like Europe or something.
UK, yeah.
The UK. It over there it's straight to the point.
Yeah.
Here it's just so they take snippets and edit in like facial expressions from shit that has nothing to do with the context that they're in, so it just adds suspense. The music,
they'll take like little snippets of dialogue and just like played in the preview. It's like, wait, that conversation had nothing to do with what's actually happening.
So many hi-hats, many just all the time, and that part pisses me off the most. But it's just funny to see how that difference is just it draws people in.
Oh yeah, that difference in editing. I remember like on Reddit or something, they played like a clip from not Hell's Kitchen. What's that? Kitchen Nightmares, where it was like the one they played in America and the one they played in UK. It's like the fucking amount of cuts that they do in America is so fucking crazy. It's like we have no attention span here in America.
It's like that scene in Taken when
when he's hopping over the fence.
Over the fence.
It's like 3 different angles and it's just him jumping over the fence. That's how it is in America, and it's just all fights in America. It's like, oh my god, are they gonna fucking cook? It's just all fighting. It's all the drama. That's all people want to see. That reality TV drama.
That's all I wanted to talk about.
Well, let's get into some a bit of movie news, Miles.
Sure.
Wonder Woman 1984 heading to HBO Max and movie theaters starting December 25th, which is fucking great because taking a vacation after Christmas, so that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
that week.
Back?
Oh yeah, I'll be definitely coming back. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We could definitely do a podcast on Wonder Woman 1984 after the holiday season, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But man, that's exciting. HBO Max doing it real big, man. I was already on the fence of getting HBO Max. I wasn't sure. I don't need another streaming service in my life. I've got all of them already. I got Disney Plus, got fucking Hulu, got Netflix. Goddamn Netflix. It's like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, this might push it over the edge. Not only that, but we got more news.
Shows on Max.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've heard nothing but good things about HBO Max. I feel like they rotate a lot of their content a lot. So
yeah, they do have a lot of they have a catalog of some good shows and movies in there.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, you can't really beat HBO shows. Like, I still haven't watched
the best shows, dude. It's so fucking. I want to
watch that. And
which one?
HBO
oh,
Max.
Chernobyl. Oh, fantastic, dude. You know who's in that one? That Wet House Pipe. That guy's the main character. Yeah, he's so fucking good in it too, man. It's great. You should watch it.
With the
mustache. Yeah, it's fantastic though. It's such a good show. But it's gonna be streaming for 1 whole month at no extra cost. To drive in more HBO Max subscriptions. So that might get me on that train. But not only that, more news about HBO Max. This coming like last week from IGN.com. Warner Bros. Will be releasing its entire 2021 slate of films on HBO Max the same day they hit theaters, including Dune, Matrix 4, Mortal Kombat, Godzilla vs. Kong, and The Suicide Squad. All of that is going to be released on HBO Max.
I got fucking chills right now,
dude.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I've already been thinking about HBO Max. This is absolutely going to get me on that train. So
what? Wait, that Snyder cut.
Yeah, that's Snyder coming before all of this. So, I mean, Dune, Matrix 4, the new Mortal Kombat. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm all in,
bro.
Man.
Freaking the promo pics for Dune.
Yeah.
Just
oh my god.
Alone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm in the middle of reading that book and I'm like, dude, if they could do what they're doing in this book, it's gonna be fucking fantastic. It looks so good. Same
Josh Brolin's armor.
Yeah, Josh Oh my god. Yeah. What's his name? Oscar Isaac with the big old beard. Oh, with that armor, looks so fucking cool, dude. I mean, I can't wait.
Oscar Isaac is in everything, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean, got that right here. So from Deadline.com, Oscar Isaac to star as Solid Snake.
Yes!
In Sony's Metal Gear movie. I cannot fucking wait, dude. That's gonna be so awesome. I've never actually played any of the Metal Gear games, or like I don't really know anything about Metal Gear, but I do know about Solid Snake,
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Super Smash Brothers and all that shit. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to dive into that and learn more about that story. But from the pictures I've seen, he looks amazing he would look amazing as Solid Snake. I don't know if you're familiar with Boss Logic, you know Boss Logic, right? That the guy who makes like all the cool art. He made like a couple years ago. He made like an art thing of Oscar Isaac's face with the bandana around. He had like a cigarette in his ear. I was like, oh shit, that looks amazing. Then Oscar Isaac actually like posted that, and he's like, good work, Boss Logic. That was years ago. Now he's in. I can't fucking wait, man. But man, I can't wait for HBO Max though. I'm definitely gonna be subscribing to that soon. So. Wonder Woman 1984, very excited for that. I didn't even realize we did a podcast for Wonder Woman a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it, but we did a podcast about it. We must have been fucking hammered or something, because I remember zero about that.
I don't remember. I think I remember it.
Because I was like, we should do. Oh yeah, I was like, maybe we should do a podcast about Wonder Woman. I look back, we already did it. Okay, well.
I'm getting clouded with the Captain Marvel podcast.
Yeah, we've done so many already. Miles been 73 podcasts. So, Miles, let's get into some production details.
I got
one
more.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
One more thing. We have an update because I think we talked about this on our last mini podcast about Johnny Depp leaving.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts series. He has been replaced.
Finally confirmed. Yeah.
By Mads Mikkelsen.
Very excited for that. Yeah. Love Mads.
I love Mads, and I think Mads is a great addition. I saw somebody comment that, Mads is not bringing the namesake like Johnny Depp is to the role. Right. He's bringing his prowess. Like,
he doesn't have that ego.
Yeah, no, but Mads Mikkelsen too. He plays such a good villain. He could play such a good, like, I don't know what it is. Like, have you seen him in Hannibal?
I haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. I have it in my queue. I haven't seen it yet.
He's just so. It's eerie, It's I love it. I love Mads. He's a great actor. I'm excited to see. I've always been a fan of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Not so much for Newt, but everything else around it. Because I love I love that whole wizarding world. You know.
I just want to see him and Dumbledore just touch those tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait for them to act on screen together.
I want lip bites.
Yeah, I want to see him and Jude Law, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope they include more of that. I don't give a fuck about Newt Scamander and all those fucking beasts. Fuck the beasts. Fuck Newt. Give me the beasts. Give me goddamn Dumbledore and Grindelwald effing, and then after they're fighting, you know what I'm saying?
Think that's what the cover is.
The way
I
it's
think they just can't come out straight with like a hardcore, you know, Grindelwald and Dumbledore porno.
That's what they should have done.
They got to make it in there, you know. All right, so that's it. That's all
right.
I got.
Let's get into some production details for Christmas with the Kranks, everybody. Release date November 24th, 2004, 2 days before my 11th birthday. How about that? Writer John Grisham, who wrote the book for Christmas with the Kranks, had no idea it was even a book. John Grisham is a fantastic like mystery writer, so it's a little weird that he wrote a Christmas book. Also, writer of the screenplay, Chris Columbus, had no fucking idea he did this. Also did,
dude, do you see the name of the freaking the production?
No, what was it?
It's 1492 Pictures.
Oh,
and the guy's name is Chris Columbus.
Shit, that's probably his thing then.
Yeah, that's gotta be his.
That's dope. 1490. Wow, that's awesome.
1492 Pictures.
Sail the Ocean Blue. Nice. Okay, Chris Columbus, writer of The Goonies, Gremlins, and plus director of Home Alone and Harry Potter. Of course, you know that. Director Joe Roth. He's known for this movie and Freedom Land, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Julianne Moores. Never seen that movie, but I remember seeing the trailer for that a long time ago. Budget $60 million. Box office an abysmal $96 million. Unfortunately, not even close to the top movies of that year. Top movies were Shrek 2, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Spider-Man 2.
Shrek 2, one of the greatest sequels.
Shrek 2 is one of the fucking... Oh my god, it's fantastic. I like Shrek 2 way better than Shrek 1. Shrek 2 is so fucking good.
I need a hero.
Oh my god, dude.
Come on.
It's so fucking good. Remember the fucking... The pepper on his face? He's just got in there. Pepper grinder. Oh fuck, dude! It's an amazing movie. Shrek review coming soon. Runtime a very brisk 1 hour and 39 minutes. Myles, what were your initial impressions of Christmas with the Kranks?
Again, like before, this is not a movie I remember seeing in theaters because I don't really.
No, I did. I definitely didn't watch this in the movie theater either. Yeah.
I used to go with my family to the movies on Christmas Day.
Oh, really?
Which was like a tradition, but we would never watch Christmas movies because Christmas movies, for some reason, would never come out. They would always come out like the month before.
This was November. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I mean, I'm trying to think back the first time I saw it, but I can't. So, I mean, the last time I saw it, obviously, was like yesterday, and I finished it today. But, I just love Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
You know? And
who doesn't?
So anything to do with Christmas, and I'm a firm believer that the days leading up to Christmas and the things surrounding Christmas are better than Christmas Day itself.
Days, months leading up to Christmas. Yeah, all the way from October to December. I mean, it's the best time of the year, man.
Yeah, 11:59 on October 31st is like where it starts. You know, that's my Christmas Eve. And it's feel good. But at the same time, when you're watching this movie and you realize, like, damn, this whole neighborhood sucks, dude. I fucking hate this white.
All Trump supporters, dude. They're fucking. God, dude, that neighbor across the street, definitely a Trump supporter. That old man, oh my god.
Old man.
Anti-masker Trump supporter, that guy, for sure.
Oh my dude. Oh, this whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Anti-mask.
They're all a bunch of fucking. They're all a bunch of fucking.
Anti-vax.
Yeah. Rich white people just fucking. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I could already see it if it was today. A bunch of Karens out there for sure.
It's perfect. I mean, and you know what triggered me too was like this the lighting. I don't know if it's something small like this. The lighting that they show on the street. There's no
Streetlights.
Streetlights.
Yeah.
There's no mailboxes at the front. It just has that set look, and the lighting. It's terrible. So it's just fake to me. And
that's the neighborhood I fucking want. That's the dream neighborhood to live in. It's like, god damn, dude. I just wanted, but I feel like when it's not Christmas, it's just like, all right, it's just a boring ass place. But with the snow and the lights, it's just it's a winter wonderland when you're in there.
That's really what it is. And what makes this movie for me too is Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis's just outlandish, like over the top, kind of like funny.
Tim Allen's a national treasure, my friend. Yes. I mean, he is so underrated. That guy's a fucking national treasure.
Why do they add like he's got little.
he's a big guy. He's actually aged pretty well. I don't know if you've seen him recently. He's been on a couple shows recently, and he looks the exact same that he does in this movie. I mean, he's aged pretty well. Yeah,
it's a 16-year-old movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty old now.
But I'll say to round out my first impression, it's just feel good in my book, and it for some reason just Christmas movies in my book have like a nostalgia feel.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I just love nostalgia. So like all those monster movies that we've been doing,
it helps that we're in the month of December. We're like across, right around the corner. Yeah.
And it's like, almost like a tradition too.
It just feels nice to watch it at this time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I've seen this movie like every month of December or November. Yeah. It's like 2011 or 2012 probably. So yeah,
I'm pretty sure we watched this at the old apartment, like when we first got there, because we got there in December. So we played all the classics when we were there.
We played that, Grinch, Elf. We've done them all.
Well, Christmas with the Kranks is another one of those nostalgia movies for me. I'm assuming you as well. But is it a good movie? No, not really. Is it considered a Christmas classic? No, not really. Not really. Not even that. But there's just something about it that's just so endearing. It's just because I think it's because Christmas movies like this are usually about probably like some like love story or some bullshit, targeted towards children. But this movie's just good old fashioned, just comedy fun for all ages. Doesn't need all that love story bullshit, except for a bit towards the end with Nora and fucking Enrique Iglesias. But not Nora, what's her name? Fucking Blair and Enrique. But that was barely anything. That was at the end of the movie.
There we go.
That was at the end, so we don't really need any of that. We just got a classic cast of comedic actors in this. Tim Allen, Dan Aykroyd, fucking so nice to see Dan Aykroyd back on the screen again. Jamie Lee Curtis, not really known as a comedic actress by any means, but still great. She's fucking fantastic in this. I love her.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I knew she was hiding something, but Jesus
have you not seen True Lies? I mean, those I know. I mean, those guys are out in True Lies. Those guys are out in full effect.
In this movie. You're not expecting any of that.
That's true,
It's
well, we'll get to that here. We got Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey, also not a comedic actor, but was in one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time, Starship Troopers, if you remember him in that.
Oh, yeah,
he's the police officer. Yeah, he's a police officer. And finally, the comedic legend himself, Cheech motherfucking Marin, dude. I had no idea he was in this. Totally forgot, man.
Right, dude.
Fantastic. But yeah, it gets the job done in terms of what Christmas movies are supposed to do when you watch them. Gives you that wholesome feeling, of course. Makes you laugh. Make you cry a little bit, maybe towards the end with the neighbor lady. Kind of sad. Not really. I didn't really cry, but I mean,
I thought she was gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, she's close to it. She's not that young.
Three times.
She's a fighter, man.
That's a sign.
But overall, it brings the family and community together in this movie, which is the most important part about Christmas. Let's not get into the stappy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
fuck that.
Let's get into
all the gifts.
Let's get into a plot rundown. Myles, movie opens up on an early morning in a somber household. We are introduced to our main characters, Nora and Luther Crank.
Warning real quick.
Yes,
I'm gonna get pretty angry at these this neighborhood, so I might chime in here and there.
Go ahead. Yeah. We are introduced to Nora and Luther Crank, played by Tim Allen, aka Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, and Jamie Lee Curtis, aka Freaky Friday. We find out they are mourning over the departure of their daughter Blair, who will be going to Peru for a year with the Peace Corps. Blair, played by Julie Gonzalo, who is just a smoke show, Myles.
Time.
And she is also in one of our favorite movies to quote of all time, Dodgeball. Because I remember I love you. Yes, I saw her and I was like, I fucking know your face. Where do I know you from?
That's right.
That's right. Fucking 00, Martha Johnstone. And
She said.
we cut to a very rainy night in Chicago, and Nora tells Luther she needs white chocolate and pistachios from a local store. I was like, you can't fucking get that tomorrow. This doesn't seem, or something like that. I was like, this is
from Chips.
Chips,
like,
the store, yeah.
That one off like fucking Williams Sonoma fucking.
I was like, why the fuck is this an emergency? Like, why do you need a chocolate bar right now? We get the very funny scene here where Luther has no umbrella. And he's just outside of the car. She's like, be sure to get the fucking chocolate, the white chocolate. You gotta get it from behind the counter.
Yeah,
he's just like said. He's like pointing at the rain. He's like, okay. It's just a fucking hurricane outside. Then
it's
Nora,
something you gotta watch. I mean, the facial expression, just like
dude, Tim Allen is so fucking good at that physical comedy. If anybody just need to go watch Home Improvement, dude. He is so fucking underrated as a comedic actor. He's so fucking good. And then Luther goes out in the rain. And then Santa tries to offer him the ugliest umbrella you've ever seen in your life. Just fucking green with Santa's big old fat face on it. Yeah. And then Luther returns soaking wet, but the white chocolate is missing. And then Nora tells Luther to ask Rex the butcher for the chocolate. And a very funny retort from Luther.
Butcher? Yeah. He's like, you know what? I didn't think to ask the butcher for chocolate.
Where the chocolate was. Then Luther has to go back out in the rain. He's like, I guess I'll just go back there. Yeah. Out in the rain, and he puts his hand up to Santa. He's just like, fucking shut the fuck up, man. I don't need a goddamn umbrella. And then the support for the gazebo thing comes down, and then Luther is drenched in rain.
It reminds me of this, like, remember when you're at like Soak City or something?
Yeah, and the tidal wave thing, the bucket thing, yeah. And then Luther sees an ad in a travel agency and gets an idea to go on a cruise with the missus. Caribbean cruise. Then Luther gets into his office the next morning, starts crunching some numbers from old receipts, and is flabbergasted by the $6,000 that is totaled at the end. And then later at that night, what's up?
You know, I thought he'd be spending a lot more, honestly.
That's a lot, man. Fuck. Who the fuck spent $6,000 on Christmas? Jesus. Not even on gifts. It's just
6,000 in my lifetime on gifts.
Later that night at dinner with the Kranks, they start discussing how depressing Christmas will be this year without that smoke show Blair. Then Luther starts giving Jamie Lee Curtis the look. You know what look I'm talking about, Myles. That look when you've just had one too many bottles of wine and you're just looking for anything with a heartbeat to just stick it in. And then then you're just going through your phone, just texting everybody. You can't just, what's up, what you doing right now? WYD. And then Luther starts giving Jamie Lee Curtis, Nora tells Luther to finish his pasta, and he says, I'm finished with my pasta. It's you I'm not finished with.
Oh, man.
Which is a line I will definitely be using the next time I go on a date to Olive Garden, so thank you very much, Tim Allen, for that. And then Nora,
late after that, dude. Bravo.
Good luck, dude. All that pasta, you're gonna be like, you gotta get on top. I can't.
It's like I need a salad. I need this to go.
Then Nora starts thinking Luther is down to clown right there on the dining room table, and she starts chugging her wine and doing her hair all up. And then Luther comes back to the dining room with a Hawaiian shirt on and a boombox blasting island music. And then at this point, Nora is just soaking wet, and it's like, damn, Luther, it's not even. She's like, damn, Luther, it's not even Saturday night, my guy. Then Tim Allen doing all these fucking funny dance moves with the limbo, and he's like, what's up, man?
I know real quick.
Yeah.
I have this coworker. His name's Donnie. Yeah, and he's very short, and he's like he's a really good welder, but he's a really good hard worker.
Yeah,
he's really short, dude. I'm just like in the hoistway working, and next thing you know, I hear from behind me. He's like, "Yo, I bet I could beat all of you in a limbo competition," and he just walks away.
That's like what's her name, Angela, when she goes into the place where they have the limbo thing, but she just like walks underneath it. Yeah.
That's him, dude. It was fucking hilarious. It just came out of nowhere. You're not expecting it, you know. It just reminds me of that.
And then Luther tells Nora he has an idea and starts clearing the table. And meanwhile, Nora is moister than an oyster at this point and is ready to get it on and starts unbuttoning her shirt. And then Nora turns around and Luther has papers all over the table. And he looks at Nora and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Put your shirt back on."
What are you doing?
It's just fucking hilarious. He's like, "What are you doing? Button your shirt up." And then Luther sits Nora down and tells her they spent over $6,000 last year on Christmas shit last December. And Luther tells Nora they could use that money to go on a Caribbean cruise and skip Christmas. And Nora asks if they can still give to charity for Christmas. And Luther says, "Fuck them kids," and says we going full out Scrooge this year. Nothing. We ain't giving to nothing. And then
Which
Luther,
I think is fair.
yeah, why not? I mean, if you're gonna skip Christmas.
Your
you know?
money too, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's drinks on the cruise right there. You could be using.
Bro, that can get you a whole pass for 2 people.
Exactly.
For the entire cruise, you know?
And then Luther compromises and says he will match last year's donations, and Nora hops on top of Luther while Pony by Genuine plays in the background. Yo, honey, let's do it.
Ride it, my
Pony. Okay.
Pony.
Then the next morning, Luther sends out an office-wide email telling them he will not be celebrating Christmas this year and says, "Fuck all y'all. Y'all ain't getting no gifts. And if you give me a gift, I will throw it right back in your face." And then cut to Nora.
I'm telling you though,
yeah,
that is just, you don't need to tell people
that is so
shit.
extra, right? You just say like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be in town this year for Christmas." That's all you gotta say. Not fucking, if you give me a fucking gift, I'm like, throwing it away in front of you.
That guy who's just,
yeah, he's just
I was just taking it, just fuck bitch.
Then we cut to Nora perusing the town as she walks by the paper supply store, and she's stopped by the owner, Bobby, who asked her about her Christmas cards that she has not ordered yet, and she tells Bobby they will not be ordering Christmas cards this year, but she doesn't tell him why yet. And then Nora is now out to lunch with Aunt Hilda from Sabrina the Teenage Witch and the now convicted felon Felicity Huffman, if you didn't notice that. She's the I think she was in Desperate Housewives or something, but yeah, she's one of those ladies who bribed the I think USC or something to get her kid into college. And then Bobby approaches Nora about her Christmas invitations. She says those are also not needed, which means no Christmas Eve party. And bitch ass Bobby snitches her out to her friends about not ordering the Christmas cards. Then Nora tells her compadres her and Luther are skipping Christmas this year. And Felicity Huffman says, "Well, if you're leaving Christmas Day, why don't you just throw the party on Christmas Eve anyways?" And then Nora says, "Bitch, did you just listen to a goddamn word I said? Find another party to crash, you fucking criminal." And then Luther arrives back at home and is approached by a group of Boy Scouts to buy a Christmas tree. And the dad says, "This baby's almost 10 feet tall. We know how Mrs. Crank likes the big ones." And then he gives a little wink to Luther, and he hits him on the shoulder. He's like, "Yeah, big boy." And then Luther refuses and tells them they are not buying a tree this year. And across the street, Boy Scouts are telling Vic Frohmeyer, played by the great Dan Aykroyd, about the Kranks' plan to skip Christmas. Then Luther says, "Who cares about what Vic thinks? Who's he gonna call?" And then he winks at the camera. You get it? He says, "Who's he gonna call?" Because Dan Aykroyd's a Ghostbuster.
Shit.
Yeah. Fucking let's go. He said, "Who's he gonna call? Let's fucking go." He looks right into the camera and gives it a little wink. You know what I'm saying? All these people, by the way, they're just hanging out in front of their houses all fucking day. Like, does nobody work in this neighborhood except for Luther? Everyone's just hanging out, putting decorations up in the middle of the day.
Over here, he's got a nice house and a nice neighborhood, driving a fucking beat to shit Camry.
I know, what the fuck? They're like driving like a fucking shitty ass cars. Why do you have such a nice house? Shit cars.
No, I guess that's what an 04 Camry would look like, but it's disgusting.
He looks like a Benz man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luther, he looks like he should be driving a Benz. Then Nora lets us all know that Vic is basically the unofficial mayor of their little street there. Then Vic confronts Luther later that night about skipping Christmas. It gives him the old like mob shakedown and tells him like it's a shame you're not going to be decorating this year. You know what I'm saying? And then hands him a flyer about the neighborhood putting up Frosty The next morning, Luther tells Nora that Vic and Frosty could kiss both sides of my ass. There will be no decorations this year, and that is final. Kiss both sides of my ass. And then Luther accidentally steps on a cat's tail that belongs to Walt and Bev from across the street. And then Luther yells at Walt and tells him, "Why don't you put that hoe on a leash?" And we could already see these two been beefing for some time now, and starts giving him shit about skipping Christmas. And then Bev approaches the two, and Luther asks how she's feeling today, indicating that she's got a sickness of some sort. And then with Luther at work now, Nora and her lazy ass just chilling at home, doing nothing. And Vic with some of the other neighbors just standing outside their house, demanding to have Frosty. And then Luther having the most disgusting lunch I've ever fucking seen. By the way, he's have his Diet Coke and yogurt. I'm like,
crystal white yogurt and diet.
Yeah. I'm like, my man, are you trying to have explosive diarrhea for dessert later? That is just a recipe for disaster, man. It's disgusting. And then Nora calls Luther to tell him, and he says, "Fuck him," and tells her to meet him at the mall. And then Luther and Nora meet at a bar, and Nora is just chugging beers. And I'm like, God damn, dude, this makes me miss going to bars with you and the lads. Just having a couple pints, just laughing it up, just a couple of fucking menches, you know, man. I just miss it, man. I just miss going out, man. But good for her.
Go to London. We need to go. We need to go to fucking UK. All right. Damn.
Couple of menches, just yucking it up. Good for her. She's just chugging beers. I like that.
No.
Yeah, she's chugging that one.
Chugging wine in the beginning. She's chugging beer, bro. She's down.
Good for her. What else do you got to do? She has nothing to do all day. Might as well just get fucking hammered.
She doesn't do anything.
Yeah, she just hangs out at home sewing. She's got the greatest life. The Luther tells Nora he has a surprise for her and pulls out an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Then in a funny reaction, she holds up the thing to her titty, and she's like, "Dude, look how big these titties are. You think this is gonna even cover one areola?" And then Luther pulls out a little Speedo for himself and tells her the suits aren't for the cruise. And then Luther and Nora head into the mall.
It's a different swimsuit, by the way, because that little thing was covering
exactly. That's not going to cover anything. And then we get a quick moment of some ad-lib from Tim Allen. They're like coming down the escalator. And he's like, you know what's odd? An Irish pub that serves fish tacos. Now I'm having a little heartburn, and I don't think I'm going to do that again. And he's like, here we go, right?
I didn't notice that until
I watched this is the first time I noticed. I was like, fuck, man, Tim Allen, just get a little ad-lib. It's so fucking funny. And it's revealed that they are going to a tanning salon at the mall. Then Nora puts on the bikini, and to be fair, she's got a normal looking body, right? Just a normal looking body. I mean, I don't really see any problem with it. Like if I saw that at the mall, or at the beach, I'd be like, it's just a normal lady of that age with a normal body. But she is mortified by it, and she gets into the tanning bed, and in walks a pervert looking to get a look at the goods, and Nora ends up bumping her head on the bed. That guy was like, "I'm so sorry." He was enjoying himself there. Nora,
my bad. Hold on.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Then Nora ends up bumping her head on the bed. She runs out, still in her bikini, and asks the employee for a towel or something. But she's busy listening to music or some shit. And then she's out there with her titties out and all. And in comes the priest from the church, and he is thirsty as fuck for some Jamie Lee Curtis titties. I mean, my god. And
the camera stopped. Like, they was following his eyes, and they stopped.
Yeah, he was so slow. He's like, oh my god, I love him. And then he asked Nora about them skipping Christmas this year. And she's answering, she's in the middle of answering when Luther comes out looking like a fucking boiled lobster in his little ass Speedo. And it's just a fucking funny ass scene, just seeing the contrast with them wearing their like swimsuits, and then literally everyone else in the mall is wearing full on winter gear. And there's a priest there. It's just a great scene overall. And then the next morning, the Kranks see that they have made the front page in the newspaper, and the whole article is written about them skipping Christmas. Then Nora gets upset.
Is that they have a newspaper? Like,
I know, what kind of, this is the smallest town ever. Who gives a fuck about this shit? There's like real wars going on out there. Then Nora gets upset that her neighbor snitched on them and says, fuck him, Frosty's fucking dead.
An election year, come on.
At the soup kitchen later that day, Aunt Hilda tells Nora that their neighbor Bev has been diagnosed with cancer for the third time. This could possibly be her last Christmas. And then back at home, Luther confronts Walt about the picture in the news article and says the only way that picture could have been taken is from the roof of Walt's house. And then he's like, how did he get up there? And then he's like, I let him up there. And then Luther's like, why the fuck did you let him do that? And then they start to get into each other's faces. And then Nora approaches Walt and gives her condolences about Bev. And then later that night, Officers Salino and Treen, played by Cheech Marin and Jake Busey. What's up?
Young Nino.
Salino. And then they knock on the Kranks' door, asking about their donation for their calendar. And Luther says, fuck one too. We don't need no stupid calendar from y'all. And then as Luther and Nora are having dinner, a group of carolers start invading their house. We get that funny scene. Luther's like sneaking around the house and he's like fucking giving the signal to Nora there. And then Nora's like making fun of him. And then he's like, hey man, this is real SEAL shit, okay? I just saw this on Discovery Channel. This isn't a joke, okay? And then, man, these carolers, by the way, I love Christmas, okay? I love it just as much as the next person, but fucking kill me if I ever have to go out caroling and singing those goddamn old ass, boring ass songs. If we're going caroling, Myles, we're singing the good shit, okay? We're singing
Flacco, put him in the dirt.
We're singing fucking Underneath the Christmas Tree by Kelly Clarkson, okay?
Oh.
We're singing Baby Please Come Home, the Michael Bublé version, okay? We're singing All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Come on, baby, let's update those fucking Christmas carols. I don't give a fuck about those old songs.
God, wow, yeah, you're right.
And
I
then,
would just anything if it was hardcore gangster rap, dude.
Yeah, those
Ghetto-
old ass songs.
Ghetto Boys.
The Ghetto Boys. It's like, dude, this singing "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster" outside of someone's house. That'd be fucking awesome.
Staring at.
And then fucking Dan Aykroyd when he's singing that Jingle Bells, and he's like, "Hey!" And he's just yelling out loud to the house. Then we cut to a montage scene of the neighbors demanding Frosty. Luther icing his driveway so the carolers slip and fall, which is fucking hilarious. My kind of prank.
That's fucked up on the cat, though.
I know. The mailman. What did the poor mailman do to deserve that?
Man.
That man's just doing his job.
Shit on the mailman all the time, you know?
We need those mailmen. We cut to my favorite fucking scene in this whole movie. Nora is now at the children's hospital reading a story to some of the children and sees Luther through a door from afar. We cut to them sitting at a bar and we see Luther has gotten a Botox injection and his face looks fucking hilarious with his eyebrows fucking up to his fucking forehead. And then he's trying to eat that fruit cup and he can't even close his mouth and it's all falling. Yeah, he has to put his head back, just chewing it. And he starts like choking. Then he starts poking his face with the fork and he's like, amazing. I can't feel a fucking thing, man. This is amazing. Oh my god, it's my favorite fucking scene in the whole movie. And he drinks the water at the end and it's just it just starts choking.
It's like
and he like spits something out. He's like, oh man, Tim Allen, what a fucking treasure. It is now Christmas Eve and the Kranks are packing for their cruise. Luther answers a call and on the other side of the children chanting "Free Frosty," and he hangs up. He gets another call and says Frosty's fucking dead. But it's Nora. It's Nora on the other line telling them she's coming home for Christmas with this busta-ass trick named Enrique. Enrique Iglesias, I could be your hero.
Because this is straight up like, she's gonna bring him here, and he has 90 days.
Oh shit! Oh my god, you're fucking right, dude. Oh my god. Well, they're already married though. Or no, she got engaged, or they're about to get engaged. Oh my god.
Yeah, see?
This is fucking 90 Day Fiance. Holy shit. Dude, he's gonna get there and he's gonna be like, I'm fucking bored out of my mind because he's gonna be sitting there all day.
I just want the green card, you know.
Oh my god, it is 90 Day Fiance. Holy shit. And he starts singing on the phone, I can be your hero, baby.
Song.
Dude, Enrique Iglesias, I just found this out, half Filipino, by the way. His mother, full Filipina. And I was like, holy, yeah. I was like, dude, Enrique Iglesias, he was already up there. in my book, but that just bumped him up a few stocks. So
Straight
like,
up,
holy
dude,
fucking
that like
shit.
threw him like way past Ricky Martin.
And I think he's like dating, or he's been dating. What's her name? Like Maria Sharapova or something, like one of those tennis players.
Anna Kournikova. Right?
Anna Kournikova, yeah, that's the one. They've been together yeah, dude, they've been together for a long time, but good for them. Yeah, beautiful couple. Then Nora is of course thrilled and tells Luther the Christmas party is back on and to get his ass in gear and put up Frosty. Luther heads out to get a last minute Christmas tree, but of course it's all just dog shit left.
That's my ass.
Kiss both sides of my ass. And he brings the last one that they have back home, but by the time he gets back home, it's just basically a tree stump, and he just tosses that away. Luther looks across the street and spots his neighbor Wes, who's packing up the van to head out of town for Christmas. Luther asks him to borrow the tree, and Wes laughs. Wes laughs right in his face. He's like, Nora's coming back tonight. And he's just... just a typical black man laugh, and I fucking love it.
That's so good.
Luther sees Spike and his buddies outside of his house demanding Frosty again, but chases down Spike. And he tells him he needs his help to get the tree.
Isn't that the same guy, real quick, from
Malcolm in the Middle?
Happiness, who didn't give him his back?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw him. I saw that on his IMDb, but I don't remember him in that movie. Yeah,
he was he needed his $5, and he was he had no money. He was home. It's like, give me my $5. Like,
yeah. Doesn't he like get in a fight with him or something about that? Right?
Yeah, he wants to.
Yeah,
he's just like,
that's right. Yeah. Okay, that's where he's from.
Yeah, that's why he's an asshole to me in my book.
Then Nora heads to the grocery store on Christmas Eve like a fucking lunatic. Like, I won't even go near a mall or a grocery store.
No, I'm done. If I haven't gotten it,
it's over. It's over. I'm not the whole week
point.
of Christmas. I'm not even going near those fucking places because you're just asking for a fucking fight with a Karen in the parking lot, in the mall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're getting a fight with some old lady, and it's not going to be fun. Then Nora tells the employee at the store she is looking for a hickory honey ham. Which sounds great on paper, but Myles, this is a fucking whole ham in a can. In a fucking can.
Think of like the shit that the Vienna sausage is done with, like the gelatinous, like
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these white people, man? Who puts
I like Vienna sausage as much as the next white person.
Yeah.
But that just like the gelatinous stuff just doesn't vibe.
That's how far. I'll go with Vienna sausage or Spam. That's as much as I'll go with meat in a can. But man, who puts a whole ham in a can? Why can't you just get a fucking honey baked? Or go
spiral.
Yeah, go to honey baked.
Yeah, go to honey baked. There you go.
Like a fucking normal person. I can't even imagine what a
honey baked store, like $50.
I mean,
it's just like
it's worth it though. That's so fucking good. It's amazing. I can't even imagine what that ham looks like when you pop open the fucking can and it's just
like
a just a gelatinous fucking pile of meat. Oh my god, it'd be so disgusting. Then another lady overhears this conversation and they both start heading towards the ham. Then Nora gets hit by a cart and the old lady gets the last ham. And then Nora walks towards the checkout counter, sees the family is buying one and offers to pay them for it. And as Nora's walking back to the car, the ham slips out of the bag and is run over by a semi-truck.
Right there.
I got your Christmas
John Jones
right here.
Straight up, yeah. Straight up.
The ham is ran over by a semi-truck, and Nora's like, no! And then with the help of Spike, Luther goes into Wes's house to take their tree, and then Spike breaks an ornament that says "Baby's First Christmas." And then Luther's like,
from Knock on the Middle, by the way.
Yeah, dude. And then Luther's perfect. Just his reaction is so good.
The best. That's my favorite part in this movie. Where she's just baby's first Christmas is just perfect.
Then one of the neighbors spots Luther in Wes's house and snitches on Luther and the cops and calls the cops. Cops see Luther with the tree and cuff him. And then Spike tells the cops Luther is telling the truth about the tree and to let him go. Then Nora finally gets back home and she tells Luther nobody is coming for the party. And all she is able to find was smoked trout, smoked Mike Trout, and to never say the words hickory honey ham ever again. Then Blair calls again and asks about the caramel cream pie. which she'll be getting one from Enrique later that night. But which, all puns aside, that sounds fucking delicious. I never had a caramel cream pie. That sounds warm.
I don't even know. I can't even picture that.
Yeah, I mean, she was listing off the ingredients. She said, "I need a jar of caramel and some fucking marshmallow cream." I'm like, "Is that it? That's all you need for a cream pie?" You know,
That's all I need for a cream pie.
And Luther's like, "I got what you need for a cream pie right here." And then and then Nora heads to the liquor store and runs into a strange dude who knows her and her family. And Nora invites him to the party, and she's like,
scared.
"Yeah," she's like, "Who the fuck?" Nora, what are you doing? You're inviting a strange man. You told him your whole address. So good luck sleeping at night. That man's gonna come to your house and slit your throat. Then Luther finally decides to put up Frosty, but he fucks up and ends up hanging by his leg. And the fire department has to come and get him down.
Oh God.
And then Vic holds a meeting with the neighborhood and tells them to get all hands on deck for this party, but not because of Luther's bitch ass, but because Blair is a smoke show and she deserves it. The police officers pick Blair up and from the airport, and their sign says Blair plus Enrique, but it says N-R-E-E-K-Y. It's like, God damn it, guys. Enrique. It says Enrique. And then the cops pretend to answer a call, but run into an actual burglary and catch the guy and cuff him. And then Blair and the bus.
The whole time and actually turns out to they're like actually doing their fucking job instead of like. These are the worst cops ever.
The best part was like Gary Busey's son was like, "You need to go get him," and then Cheech Marin's like, "Let's just go, dude. We got a party to get to, man."
Oh shit!
It's the worst cop ever.
That would be us as cops.
Yeah, he's just like, remember our workouts in football?
Oh my God! You want to do like
just like
two?
To be on bench, like, I'm just gonna do two. All right.
All right.
Just that last one. Just, we were the worst workout partners ever. And the Jimmy would be yelling at us, being like, "Hey!" Jimmy would be getting so mad at us, be like, "Do your full sets."
What's even? It's got fucking.
Remember when we had to do the pull-ups?
Oh my God, dude!
It's the worst.
They were just. It's all.
Yeah, I'm just doing.
Squatting.
I'm just squatting you,
squatting, dude. That's it.
Oh,
You're just
man.
holding their whole knees, just doing a whole squat.
Oh man.
Good memories. All right. Side note: don't work out with us.
And then Blair and the Busta finally arrive to the party, and it's all fun and shit. And then Spike runs into the criminal in the police car, and that dumbass Spike lets him out. And the burglar makes his way into the house to get some food. They finally get the name of the random dude who showed up and knows everybody. And then Tim Allen's like, "Yeah, that's Marty. I mean, everybody knows Marty, right?" Yeah. The daughter's like, "Who the fuck is that?" It's just
no. Wait, is that Superman? Wait. Who's that guy?
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? You're Jimmy's brother. Fucking singer. Oh, dude, he did sing. He sang at the party too. He's like, "Fucking bullshit. You're a fucking singer."
Shit, some Peru, you know?
Yeah, he was like speaking Spanish. And then while the party's going on, Luther is moping in the kitchen about missing the cruise when he spots Bev and Walt across the street having dinner by themselves. And then Luther takes the hickory ham over to their place and gives them the tickets to the cruise as a gift. And then the burglar tries to run away with a bag full of shit, and a man dressed as Santa Claus is there to knock him out with an umbrella. And it's revealed that Marty is the one who was Santa Claus that we saw in the beginning of the movie. And then that's basically the end of the movie. We see Luther and Nora standing in the snow looking at the party they've put together.
At the end.
The very last part was a little weird, though, with the fucking Santa Claus flying off. It's like, okay, what?
Freaking snowman hiling.
Yeah,
you know?
we don't need that. What is this shit? But that's the end of the movie, Myles. That's a quick rundown. It's only 1 hour and 39 minutes, so what you gonna do? Myles, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna lead into my impression.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, with a movie for a movie that was a brisk, I mean, like that's a median time, that's a good time.
That's my favorite kind of time right there. I love that. I love that length.
I still feel like there was quite a bit of fat in this movie.
There was, right? There was a lot of fat in it.
I didn't feel that the Claire thing was really, they
get Enrique out of here, by the way. Fuck Enrique. Leave him in Peru. He's only here for the fucking green card. You're gonna see in about 6 months, okay?
See that no, well, 90 days. That's
90
about 3
days, yeah, 3
Bro.
months, yeah, we'll see.
You'll
Kick him
see.
to the fucking curb.
If I've seen that, you got it. That's probably what TLC wasn't around then, really, or it was, but
The original 90 Day Fiance. That should be the second, dude. That should be Christmas with the Cranks too.
Oh shit! Or she's got like 3 kids with this guy, but he's still not even like.
It's gonna be Christmas with the Cranks after the 90 days. Yeah.
Damn. She's like, all right, I'm bringing this guy back from Russia now. You know, we'll see if this one works out. The last guy from Brazil didn't work. I would still be behind her all the time.
God, she is so hot.
I mean, yeah.
What a smoke show.
Again, you know, first impression, last impression was it's a Christmas movie here, like through and through. You know, I'm glad that we're reminded that it's Christmas and everything. This movie, Tim Allen is funny.
In fine form, man. He's just so fucking good. I need more Tim Allen in things. I would love to see him in more movies. He's so good.
More physical Tim Allen.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's
His
already.
voice is very recognizable.
He's probably made so much money off of Toy Story. He's just like, fuck it. I don't need to do anything for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And Home Improvement was a great show.
Fucking great, dude.
90s show, like straight up through and
So
through
good.
90s. Like,
That's all on Hulu, I believe.
interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh?
Might be on now, but yeah.
Damn.
What a fucking dun 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 dun.
Dude,
So good.
Who comes up with that shit?
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
High as shit. You should.
Remember his tool belt that he used to rock with his
Yeah.
fucking his tie and his shirt? Oh my god, so good.
I don't know if you remember, but did you ever watch Mad TV?
Yeah.
Mad TV, they did a spoof or like parody on like the guy that he was doing, that he would do the show with.
Oh, they got the beard?
Yeah. They would like Will Sasso would do like a parody. I don't
Oh
know
shit.
parody on that, but he would always like cut himself, like cut his arm off and shit, and he'd just be bleeding. He'd come back the next take with like shit wrapped around, and he'd be doing like another improvement, nail his arm or his fucking head. It was hilarious.
Will Sasso, one of the best Mad TV fucking alumni ever. He's
Another
so
great
funny.
physical comedian, by the way, too. Like, oh yeah, Mad TV alumni comedians are in my book like
Bobby Lee coming from fucking
they're so
Mad
good. Like,
TV. God.
I love Mad. I was a Mad TV over in
Key and
SNL.
Peele from Mad TV. Fucking crazy. Now look at them. Fucking
Dude.
superstars, megastars.
Oh, great,
Unbelievable.
that's why I'm Team Mad TV. even
Me too,
though-
man.
But circling back to Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, it's a good way to start this Christmas month movie rundown marathon, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Just a little softball to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
It's a movie we're both familiar with. It's a movie
It's only gonna get better from here.
you know that we can quote. We have quoted this movie numerous
Still do.
times.
So good. Yeah.
So great. Other than that, it's not a great film.
No,
I mean, if you're looking at it, it's not a good film.
5% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus Christ, that might be
Yeah.
the worst rated movie we've ever reviewed on this podcast. Jesus.
That very well could be. I think you're right. But in terms of Christmas movies and nostalgia, I still we wouldn't watch it if we didn't like it. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we like it for different reasons other than the critic aspect, you know.
Just Tim Allen, man. Just a fucking national treasure.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank God it's short, man. Because if this movie was maybe even 15 minutes longer, I would have been annoyed. Because it starts to go off the rails at the end with the fucking Santa Claus and the fucking. Why did they need to include the burglar who was trying to break into their house? And like, this is.
I'm just
I'm trying to feed my kids. I swear it on my kids' lives. He's just the worst actor.
why is the window down
Yeah.
on the seat of the cop car?
I need to include him at all in this movie. It was a fucking terrible decision. But yeah,
Kids.
yeah, what kids? And when he runs into the fat lady, the Christmas caroler, he's like, "Hey, Merry Christmas," and he gives her his plate of food. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Is she gonna eat your food? Yeah, I don't understand. She's gonna eat your leftovers? What are you doing? But as always with this movie, I had a great time watching it. It's most likely just because it is the holiday season, and I flat out refuse to watch this movie outside of the holiday season. So maybe that's why I like it so much, because I always watch it when it is the holidays. So, but again, it's nowhere near the top tier Christmas movies, but I highly recommend it if you are doing a Christmas movie marathon. You know, if you're on break, if you're on vacation from work, go ahead and just put this movie in there, slide it in there. It's a quick hour and 40 minutes, you know, just put it in there for old time's sake, if not just for the comedic presence of Tim Allen.
Yeah, this movie dated 04, but Christmas movies,
they're timeless. Christmas movies,
they are timeless.
Yeah.
That's why we watch them year in, year out.
They always hold up. Yeah.
As long as there's no like crazy like technology in there, you know, like they don't show like phones.
Yeah, they did have like flip phones, but it's like, I mean, that's gonna be all movies anyway.
Yeah, but then again, I fucking watched the shit out of The Wire, and they have fucking
Oh my god, yeah, payphones, Jesus Christ, yeah.
But yeah, dude, this Christmas month is just all really nostalgia kicks. Like ever since this pandemic, it's been nostalgia after nostalgia.
Yeah,
It's just movies that we are familiar with, that we grew up with, that we love, and
especially this time of the year, I think nostalgia and just Christmas just go hand in hand. You know, they just do this.
Everybody has that,
handshaking. You know,
no,
they just do that. You know, they just go hand in hand, and just,
you know.
When it comes to nostalgia and Christmas, it makes Christmas like that much better when you watch movies with this.
It's like lamb and tuna fish.
Lamb and tuna fish. Maybe you prefer spaghetti and meatball.
Yeah, considering you're in America.
I mean, if you don't like spaghetti and meatballs, why don't you just get the hell out of here? Why don't you just get the hell out of here? It's so fucking good.
Dude, we got so many series.
Okay. Oh, man.
Anyways.
Well, next week we will be getting into Bad Santa. What a classic. I feel like we got to switch it up.
It's been a long time.
I know.
And I'm excited.
It's going to be I wanted to switch it up from like a feel-good movie to like just a naughty comedy movie, but still in that realm of Christmas. So Billy Bob Thornton, fucking fantastic. The legendary Bernie Mac in that movie. God damn, it doesn't get any better than that man. But Myles, give us the plugs of our podcast, and we are out of here.
SortaInteresting.com. That's where you can find this podcast and our catalog of podcasts from the past. And that's a Jack. That's a fact, Jack.
Yep.
There you go. So we on there you can find a link to our Patreon, patreon.com/sortainteresting, where we can start uploading podcasts like the mini podcast that we had before this one.
Not so many. That was pretty long. We went on that one.
Like that
medium-sized podcast right there.
That's the content that you can expect to see.
We could have easily gone an hour doing just that shit. Yeah.
Like we have so much other shit that we talk about to each other, like movies and TV shows is just like a little sliver, you know. We want to be able to talk about more other shit, you know. But yeah, you can find it there. If you donate, you know, we can get the ball rolling on that, and really just that's more incentive for us and for you, really. Also on Sorta Interesting, that'll link you to our YouTube. We don't have a URL at the moment.
God damn it.
The more videos we make, the more subscribers we have, then we'll be able to get our own URL. But if you go to YouTube, you can just search Sorta Interesting. We're the first ones that pop up. You go to Google, search Sorta Interesting. We're the first ones that pop up. You're welcome. And that actually, a lot of this, I got to give a big resounding shout out to my boy Christian. This guy right here, the guy that you're looking at with the beanie, he's the man. This guy, he does it all. He's doing the rundowns. He does the best rundowns. He really does. Like I try to emulate those rundowns, but I just can't. I can't keep the cadence. I can't keep the
practice.
Flow.
That's why I was like, I want to get you doing the rundowns so you could get it down like that. You know,
he has. Look at this camera, dude. Look at this camera work.
That was an accident. I already had the camera, but
that's not an accident, bro. This man, he's great. You got to give him the credit where credit's due, and I give all praise to our Lord and Savior Christian Patam.
You're welcome, my son.
Praise be. Praise be. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I can get off my knees now. But yeah, so make sure you go give him a shout out at Christian Patam on Twitter, um,
All social media,
Instagram,
really. Yeah.
at
At
Sorta
LinkedIn,
Interesting. Yeah, LinkedIn.
Pinterest.
Come on, LinkedIn. Give him a shout out, dude. Show him some love. Also, give us a 5-star review. I just found out that do a little bit of digging.
Yeah.
A
What
5-star
happened?
review. It's Taryn Huskis.
Oh,
The man
really?
himself. The man. Shout out Taryn.
Nice.
Also,
How did you know that?
I was talking to him,
Oh.
and I was talking about our 5-star shit.
Oh my god!
and,
Well,
like,
shout out to Taryn Huskis as well for our intro and outro music. I'm switching it up every week. I'm using all of his tracks because they're fucking amazing. So
good.
every YouTube video is gonna have his cover music or his music in the beginning and the end. So shout out to Taryn Huskis.
He's the man with the beats. He's a musical engineer. He went to school for it. He's great.
Yeah, I put
he's
his
got it
I linked all of his social media in the description. So go ahead and check him out down there in the description.
Yeah. And that's about it. You know, you can find our podcast on Spotify if you have a subscription to that. The podcast app for iOS, Google Play Store, SoundCloud, anywhere podcasts that are available. Really.
Oh, who else rated it 5 stars though? Because there's like 4 ratings on there. That's one. Did you do it? I didn't do it. I don't know who else did it, but
I gave us 4.
maybe it's like real people out there. I don't know who did it, but
if you are, then I so appreciate you. And yeah, we're gonna try to keep giving you those 5-star reviews.
Shout out to our number one listener on SoundCloud. Still is your boy Zach Takesh, Eddie Takesh's brother.
Yes.
It's such a weird thing to see. I'm like, whoa, this guy really listened to our podcast a lot. Holy shit.
Zach's the man. He's doing big things over in Baltimore. Or is it
really?
Baltimore? On the East Coast.
Whoa,
Yeah,
is he hanging out with Stringer Bell? Holy shit. Nice.
Oh shit. With the flip phone and everything. Shout out Zach Takesh, man. Look him up. He's cool. He's white.
Yeah, shout out, man. He's an avid listener of our podcast. I really appreciate that.
Well, I don't know.
But yeah, we will be back next week with Bad Santa. Myles, I think we'll be doing the plot rundown for that. If not, I can, no problem. But I guess that's it. Have an interesting day, everybody.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? This is a certified hood classic.